Okay, boys and girls, we are now starting up our new unit called a Unit 7A, Inequalities. So this is a shorter unit here, that's why it's 7A. So the first part of this unit is inequalities. It will take us about a week and a half to do this unit. It's a short one, and then we'll move into Unit 7B, which is functions, which is in this packet. So I know it seems like this packet's really large because it has kind of two units in it. So just take a moment, make sure your name's on the front here. I'm going to put Mr. Lowring. Okay. And then the base is Andromeda. And homeroom, well, for me it's 170, but for you it could be 171, 172, 173. 173? Or home. Could be your homeroom. All right. Now my packet's you can see it's a little crinkled. A little warped a little bit because it's been sprayed with disinfectant so many times it's starting to curl up. So my apologies if it looks a little curled. All right, let's go to page 2. First page in here. Okay. Now the first thing we see on top of page 2 is this little chart here, and this little chart is going to help us out with our symbols. It's really important that we understand what these symbols mean. Okay, or almost like how to say them. This one, which looks more like an L, it looks more like an L than the other one. This is called the less than symbol. So if it looks like an L, it's the less than symbol. So I almost even write like less. Almost looks like an L, almost. This one, the one that does not look like an L, that's the greater than symbol. Less than, greater than. Now, there's two other symbols that you may not be as familiar with, or maybe not familiar with at all. Now, you can see here, there's kind of like a less than symbol here and a line right below it. What that means is less than or equal to. That's what that symbol means. Less than or equal to. So we kind of have like the L there and then a line right below it. Less than or equal to. What that also could mean is like at most. Like at most it could be this number. Then we have, if it doesn't look like an L, that's the greater than symbol with a line below it. That is greater than or equal to. Greater than or equal to. Okay? So on the top, I'm just going to write this again. If you know what one of them is, you'll know what the other one is. So this one that looks like an L, that is less than. The other one that does not look like an L is greater than. Okay? All right. So what we're going to do with inequalities to start out with is we're going to do something called substitution. We're going to see if when we substitute certain numbers, whether they work in the inequality. So this, it's kind of look like things we were doing in equations, is substituting. So let's start with this one. F plus 2, and that's the one that looks like an L kind of, more like the other one, is less than 9. So we're going to check to see if any of these numbers work for that inequality. Because believe it or not, in many inequalities, there are infinite numbers of answers. There are so many numbers that could be answers. So we're going to see if any of these numbers will be solutions for this inequality. First thing we're going to do, and you know me, we're going to write down the inequality. F plus 2 is less than 9. Let's try 6 first. Let's substitute 6 instead of F. 6 plus 2 is less than 9. All right, let's solve it. We can do 6 plus 2. 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 is less than 9. That's true. So that means that 6, which is the number we tried, is a solution. That's our answer. Because 8 is less than 9, that makes that true. 6 works. We tried 6 and 6 works. Well, let's try 7. Let's see if 7 works. F plus 2 is less than 9. Let's try 7. Instead of F, we'll put 7 plus 2 is less than 9. Well, we can do 7 plus 2. 7 plus 2 is 9. And then when we read it at the end, we'll see if that's true. 9 is less than 9. That is not true. So the number we checked was 7. 7 is not a solution because what we wound up with is not true. 9 is not less than 9. So 7 wouldn't work. All right, the last number we're going to check here, and they give us 3 numbers, 6, 7, or 8. Let's try 8. 6 worked, 7 did not work. Let's see if 8 works. F plus 2 is less than 9. We'll try 8. 8 plus 2 is less than 9. Well, what's 8 plus 2? 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 is less than 9. That is not true. So actually, you know what we could do? I forgot to do it in the last one. If it's not, 9 is not less than 9. 10 is not less than 9. And we'd say, we could put like a little line through it to show it's not less than. We could say that 8 is not a solution. Okay. So that's how you check to see if a number is a solution to an inequality. You can do what's called substitution. We could put the numbers in to see if they work. Now, of the 3 numbers we checked, only 6 worked. Let's try this one here. Let's see if more than one number works that they give us here. We have this inequality. N minus 3, this doesn't look like an L, so it'd be greater than. N minus 3 is greater than 6. Let's see if we can find a solution here with the numbers that were given. N minus 3 is greater than 6. Well, here are the 3 numbers. Let's try 8. They give us 8, 9, and 10. Let's try 8. 8 minus 3 is greater than 6. Well, we can do 8 minus 3. 8 minus 3 is 5. 5 is greater than 6. Is that true? No, it is not. So that means that number we tried, 8, is not a solution. 8 is not a solution. Perfect. All right, let's try 9. Let's see if 9 works. N minus 3 is greater than 6. Will 9 work here? 9 minus 3 is greater than 6. Okay, well, what is 9 minus 3? 9 minus 3 is 6. Well, is 6 greater than 6? No, it is not. So that means if it was greater than or equal to, if it was that symbol, then this would be true, but it's not greater than 6. So we'd say 9, the number we tried, is not a solution. Sorry, I couldn't fit it in there. Whoops. Hopefully this number works. So 8 didn't work. 9 didn't work. I'm just going to put the line right through there. Let's see if 10 works. I hope 10 works. N minus 3 is greater than 6. Let's try 10. Instead of N, we'll put 10. 10 minus 3 is greater than 6. 10 minus 3 is 7. Is 7 greater than 6? Yes, it is. So that means 10 is a solution. 10 works for that inequality. What other numbers would work? 8 wouldn't work. 9 wouldn't work. 10 would work. I think 11 would work. So anything greater than 10, 10 or greater would work if it's a whole number. All right. So we're going to do kind of the same thing, but we're only going to check one number. Is the given value a solution of the inequality? So we're going to check using this inequality. We're going to write the inequality down. X plus 3 is greater than 9. We're going to see if this works when X is 4. So let's put 4 in. 4 plus 3 is greater than 9. Well, what's 4 plus 3? 7. Is 7 greater than 9? It is not. So that means that the number we checked, 4 is not a solution. 4 does not work. So again, we're just practicing something called substitution. We're substituting the variable for a number, and we're just checking to see if it works. Right now, we found that 4 does not work. It says, what would work for X? Well, what can we add to 3 so it's greater than 9? Well, if it was like 5, 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 is not greater than 9. 6, would 6 work? 6 plus 3 is 9, but 9 is not greater than 9. Would 7 work? 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 is greater than 9. So 6 doesn't work, but 7 does. So what solutions work for x? We could say any number, we'll use the greater than symbol. Any number greater than 6 would work. So any number greater than 6 would work. Because 6 wouldn't work because 9 is not greater than 9. All right, let's try another one like that. We're going to see if this value works in the solution or in the inequality by substituting. We'll say 12 is less than or equal to 18 minus y. Let's see if when y is 6, let's see if that works. 12 is less than or equal to 18 minus 6. We'll check that. What's 18 minus 6? That would be 12. Is 12 less than or equal to 12? Yes, because it's equal to. So because we have that little line here, that means less than or equal to. That means that 6 works. 6 is a solution because 12 is equal to 12. And it just has to be less than or equal to 12. Oh, 6, I don't know why I wrote not. 6 is a solution. So let's think about what would work here. Well, 6 works. Would 5 work? 18 minus 5 is 13. Is 12 less than or equal to 13? Yeah, it is. So like anything, any number, any number would have to be less than or equal to 6. Again, this is just something extra. This is not something you have to be really concerned about at this point and be able to figure that out. I'm going to show you a trick, be able to figure that out later in the unit. So that's just like an additional question. All right, let's turn the page. Let's see what we got on the other side. So we're going to kind of do a similar thing here. It says, is the given value a solution? So we're just going to check these. Again, if you want to try these on your own here, you can do them. But if you want to try this one with me, you can. We'll do 17 is greater than or equal to 11 plus x. Again, it doesn't look like an L, so it's the greater than symbol or equal to. But let's see if 8 works. So instead of x, we'll put 8. 17 is greater than or equal to 11 plus 8. Well, what's 11 plus 8? 11 plus 8 would be 19. So let's read this at the end and see if this is true. 17 is greater than or equal to 19. That is not true. So that means that 8 is not a solution. Okay, I'm going to do this one here with you, and then I want you to try the next 3 on your own. So a plus 7 is greater than 15. This is the inequality. Let's check to see if 9 works. Instead of a, we'll put 9. 9 plus 7 is greater than 15. 9 plus 7, 16 is greater than 15. Is that true? 16 is greater than 15. That's true. So the number we checked, 9 is a solution. Okay. All right, so what I want you to do now is pause the video, and I want you to try these 3 on your own. Again, you're going to kind of set it up and do it the same way I did. So it should look like this. You write it down, substitute in the number, check at the end to see if that is true. If it is not true, the number you tried didn't work. If it is true, it did work. And you're going to finish with the answer. I will put the answers to the ones that you're going to try, on in the assignment. So once you're done with these, you can check your answers against mine. So just pause it for a second, then unpause it when you're done, and we'll keep going. Okie dokes. We're back. We'll try this one here. We got Louisa. Louisa works at a gift shop. She receives a bonus if she makes more than 20 balloon bouquets in a month. Which months did Louisa receive a bonus? Use the inequality B. This would be as B is greater than 20, where B represents the number of balloon bouquets made each month. Okay, so let's see. We got 4 months here. We got July, August, September, and October. Now I'm going to make a little chart because I like to be kind of organized here with what we're doing. And for each month, we're going to use this inequality to see if for each month she was able to get her bonus, because she gets a bonus if the number of balloon bouquets she makes is greater than 20. So B is greater than 20. We're going to check how many she made for each month using this inequality. Well, for July, she made 25. 25 is greater than 20. Is that true? Yes. So this was a month where she got the bonus because she made more than 20. So July was a good month for Louisa at the balloon shop. Okay. Let's try B is greater than 20 for August. So in August, she made 12. Let's try 12 is greater than 20. It is not. So no bonus. No bonus in August because she only made 12. Let's try September. 18 is greater than 20. Is that true? Unfortunately, it is not. So she didn't get the bonus in September either. All right. What about October? She made 32. Whoa. Louisa was on a roll in October. She made 32. Is 32 greater than 20? Yes, it is. So October, she got the bonus. So she got the bonus in July. In October, notice it asked us to use the inequality. So that's why we had to show it for each one. I know because some of you might look at the chart and say, I can tell what month she got the bonus because the one's greater than 20, but it asked us to use the inequality. So that's why for each month we just checked it using that inequality to see if she got the bonus. Go Louisa in July and August. July, October, those were her best months. Okay, we've come to the last couple problems. We're going to do one of each together, then I'm going to have you try a couple on your own again. So if you could, for this one, we're going to cross out a number for each one. 9 plus A less than. Okay, so we're going to get rid of 9 here. So you can just cross off 9. And then in this one, we're going to get rid of the, we're actually going to get rid of these 14 here. Let's get rid of the 14. So we're only going to check 2 numbers for these. Okay. So we're going to do one together for these 2 together, and then I'll have you try these 2 on your own. So for this one, we're going to check 2 numbers to see if they work, 7 and 8. So I'm going to make like a little line here just to separate them. 9 plus A is greater than 17. That's our inequality. Well, let's check 7 first to see if it works. 9 plus 7 is less than 17. Well, what is 9 plus 7? It is 16. 16 is less than 7. Remember, that's the one that looks like an L. 16 is less than 17. That's true. That's true. So 7 is a solution. And then let's try 8. Excuse me. Let's see if 8 works for this. Okay. 9 plus A is less than 17. Let's try 8. 9 plus 8 is less than 17. Well, what's 9 plus 8? It's 17. Is 17 less than 17? It is not. So only 7 was the solution. 8 did not work. 8 is not a solution. 8 is not a solution. Okay. The one next to it, very similar. We're going to try one more together, then I'll have you try another one on your own, and then we'll be all set. Okay, so now this one we're just checking one number. So given this inequality, x minus 5 is less than, because that's the one that looks more like an L, 5. Let's check 15. Let's see if 15 works. So if x was 15, 15 minus 5 is less than 5. 15 minus 5 is 10. 10 is less than 5. Is that true? 10 is less than 5? No way. So we'll say the number we checked was 15 is not a solution. Okay, so again, you can try these two here. I want you to try those two. This one you're going to have to check two. You're checking two numbers, so I'm just going to put a line here. And then, of course, you can check your answers against mine in the document that I attached to this assignment. If you have any questions while you're working or at the end, let me know. If not, have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.